The umpires, Vozzo, McLaren, Rowe and McInerney. And of course, 3 of them officiating at any one time.
We're away in the Wizard Cup for 2004. It's Chambers against Noble. They nullify each other. Guerra in hard and fixes up Cameron Ling.
Let him go, Valley. Back here, let him go. Come back a step. Right out, Luke. Bally, right out.
He is sore. He is a tough nut, Cameron Ling. He is aching hard at the moment.
And judging by that comment, the Saints have come out breathing fire after the Cats' comments. And away goes St Kilda. There's Gehrig. Won't get past Scarlett. Scarlett over the footy. Coming in as Black. Going in hard as Spriggs. Oh, she's willing.
Let him go. Just give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Pre-season it might be. This is on for young and old. No breakaway. St Kilda's 50 as the Saints go north to the Lockett end.
Guerra on Ling.
Fraser Gehrig to do the ruck work. Been very good round the stoppages, St Kilda in the Wizard Cup.
Snared by Black. Sweeping handle to Rewald, who sidesteps Harley from 50 metres out from a standing start. And the Saints get there first.
They've scored more goals from stoppages.
We're staying here, Rob, because it's gone to the video.
Yeah, is it a 9-pointer? We'll have a look at it, but they do it really well round the in-close contest. It's a good handball by Black. A lot of length in the handball. Just gives Rewalt a bit of time.
Inside 50, so it's a 6.
It's a 6-pointer.
So there it is. Pretty much from a standing start. A wonderful kick, nonetheless.
Margin back to a point. Tremendous start. Noble beating Chambers. Kelly getting over the ball, but Powell arriving for the Saints. And Rewalt might kick his second in a minute.
I think Darren Milburn's a better option on Rewalt. Rewalt covers enormous ground. Milburn's more of a runner. And 2 goals in, well, it could be 2 goals in the space of a minute. I wouldn't think that Mark Thompson would make the change after that, but it's one he'll be thinking about. He'll have his defensive coaches thinking about what could be the move.
So the golden-haired boy to put the Saints in front for the first time tonight. And he does it.
Centre clearance is all important, and Powell does it really well. Realises if he bends over to pick that up, he'll get tackled. So soccers it 40 metres forward.
There's not much Harley could do there, but an unnerving start for him in this key role at half-back. Pretty well. Saints with numbers, and Harvey's able to mop up his own mess. And Rewald has it again.
Too quick for Harley.
For just about any defender in the game. Oh, Spriggs caught under the awkward ball. Milne dangerous. How will it bounce? Sanderson panicked. Guerra's dangerous. Goddard now under the pump. Guerra surrounded. Did pretty well. And gets it free.
Let himself down, David Spriggs.
You got the kick, Brad? Just jumped over the top of him, okay?
He'll be disappointed.
Jumped over the top of him. Brad's ball.
Now the ball should be up Geelong's end. Spriggs going back with the flight of the footy. Opted not to continue on, and well, you just can't do that. As it turns out, Guerra, the villain in the early stages of the game, having a shot at goal.
And he is a very good kick. He can kick them from beyond 50, as he showed in St Kilda's second round match here against Richmond. This to give St Kilda back the lead. And it is swinging back and forth early. Tremendous start.
Good coaching move. Give him a chance to just settle down before quarter time. Does a terrific job, Blake, as a part-time ruckman.
To Harvey, to Milne. And Stephen Milne had a shot at goal 40 metres out, almost directly in front.
Well, just wonderful disposal by Robert Harvey.
Angle's right.
Raleigh, his opponent, couldn't do much with that. And again, we'll have a look at the part-time ruckman. Sets up the little handball, then he puts the block on, gives Harvey space and time, and he puts it on the chest of the little man.
No one loves a goal more than Stephen Milne. Just sense at the moment, Robert, perhaps the Saints getting a little bit on top. No, it's early days. What do you think? The Saints...
Oh, well, they've just come out of the blocks firing. I guess that hit by Guerra, you would have liked to have seen a stronger defence.
Blake has rucked well. Clark now taken away from goal. Harvey having a lot of it since coming off the bench. Cleverly weighted kick. Strong attempt, Hamill. Del Santo caught in the middle of trouble. Guerra, non-preferred. Very good kick. Great goal.
You called it, Tim, on his non-preferred side. Very much a left footer is Guerra. Good contest by Aaron Hamill. Del Santo and Guerra capable enough to put it on the right boot and hook it through.
Corey. Hamill through the pack. Tapped it to Hayes. To Harvey. Sweeping handball is a beauty to Del Santo. Backed himself. Couldn't quite get away from Harley. Might have another crack at it. Clever little kick round the corner to Ozzie Jones, who ran on down the field, and Ozzie from point-blank range should kick a goal.
Well, a nice setup for Ozzie, but Ozzie has been dragged out of the play. He's only touched the ball 3 times in this game, and he's been probably the Saints, well, in the top 2 or 3 throughout the Wizard Cup series, and he's just backed himself and gone the distance of the field. No good this being dragged back to the back pocket. Let him into the action.
So the Saints get one back. Not much to kick to for Brenton Sanderson. So he sneaks a few metres and goes long. Saints get it back. Ball. Good pass. And Aaron Hamill will have a shot at goal. He's had 4 disposals. Hasn't bothered the scorers as yet. As always, though, about a dozen 1%ers from Aaron Hamill.
This is just what the Cats didn't need in the last minute, 90 seconds of play, for the Saints to come back and get one just before half-time.
Test of Hamill's mettle too.
Yes, my word it is. Usually pretty good at these shots.
Cameron.
5-point ball game as we near half-time. Geelong 50, St Kilda 45.
Well, in the last, good pass there by Ball, but you can see Mooney behind him at least 10 metres, just fell off him. This is a big test for Cameron Mooney. I doubt if he's ever played as a centre-half back for half a game of league football.
The fresher legs in the second half, we'll have to see. Blake is possibly their only injury concern. He's come out of that break with heavy padding strapped to his right side, but he seems to be moving okay.
Brett Voss has been moved on to Kent Kingsley.
As the Saints go into attack first in his 3rd term. Ozzie Jones looking for Rewaltz. Sport by Harley. There's Raleigh. Great hard tackle by Guerra. Stephen Milne. Handballs as he ran into an open goal. I don't believe it. Lenny Hayes is a recipient. And that is something you will not see in Stephen Milne's football career too often. But good on him. That was a sensible play. Great teamwork. And the Saints get the important first goal.
Well, quick on the turn, Ozzie Jones. We'll have a look at the Guerra tackle here. Bang. Frees up the footy. And we see Stephen Milne do something which he doesn't do all that often, and that is share the footy near the goals. And he makes the right decision, and Lenny Hayes puts it through.
And it's game time for Ablett.
You can see Fraser Gehrig has been given a run in the ruck, trying to get him into the action because he is stone cold at the moment.
Reckless tackle by Ablett. Harvey's ball.
And it just relieves Gehrig from the pressures of Scarlett. And Fraser Gehrig can be saying, thank goodness for that.
Cats by 18 points. After St Kilda clearly won the first quarter. And here's Gehrig. Leading play fair to the ball, wanting to play on off him.
Well, you'd have to say Grant Thomas, good coaching, because this fellow hasn't been able to get a kick on Scarlett, so he gives him an easier option.
Hamill, the only hope, was buried amidst a sea of them. Guerra kicks a goal. His third. One in every quarter to Brent Guerra, who read it like Kevin Bartlett then.
He did, Tim, and the kick was long and to a dangerous spot. There were more Geelong players there. It's a long kick to a dangerous spot. Plenty of cats up. They couldn't get a fist on it. That ball had to go forward. Got over the back, and the opportunist took full advantage.
Ball by Clark. He'll end up with the ball in his hands. To Powell. Looking for Hamill. Great kick and an excellent mark taken by Aaron Hamill.
Yeah, they're not easy when you're running that hard at the footy.
Touched off the boot. Guerra might get another one here. He's got three. He's got four, has he? It is a ripper. Brent Guerra is on fire with 4 goals. How can the power give him away, Robert Walls?
Well, I reckon he's got himself into the St Kilda starting 18 for round 1. He's played a really good game. That was a super goal. Tight angle, hooked around the body. Let's have a look at it again. Stephen Powell, he's plodding along, gets the ball. It's a good mark by Hamill, and he very quickly moves it on. No messing around. Hooks the kick. That is wonderful.
But the Cats' defence continues to hold up. Rook. Riewoldt with breathtaking courage. Del Santo there to support, and Riewoldt now gets the stat that he deserved and delivers it well to the champion Harvey. Ambitious hand pass for Baker. Good stuff to Hamill. Got it high. Yes, he did.
Kelly playing on Robert Harvey. Don't turn your back on the mark. Turn around, make sure you know where the man on the mark's standing. And that was just crude and costly.
From Spriggs. And Hamill, with the man on the mark, 40 metres out. Should bring the Saints back to within 4 points. And he does. It took a long time for the first goal of the quarter to come. But the Saints are alive.
Good play there by Riewoldt, under real pressure. Was able just to steady to get that short pass across. That's a ridiculous tackle. Thomas is spotted.
Been all the Saints in this final term, but they still haven't been able to grab the lead. Enright clearing for the Cats. Ablett just getting there before it crossed the line. Beautifully met by Baker. Oh, little scoop. Harvey, St Kilda dangerous. Montagna having a lot of it in this last term. Saints have entered the 59 times before. Hamill on the deck will line them up.
Well, the worry there is that Rook knows.
It's all right, I saw it, okay? Where's what? Get Montagna up here. It's 50 metres. It's a great advantage. Okay?
Rook knows he hasn't got the strength to go with Hamill.
No, it's Montagna's kick. Okay? Because it's a great
8 kilogram
advantage.
difference in weight. And so Rook will infringe, will give free kicks away because he knows in a fair one-on-one contest, Hamill's just too powerful.
It'll be a 9-point shot.
Here's a replay.
Well, actually it was Harley.
Yep.
Harley who's put him down.
So Lee Montagna, who had scarcely been off the bench before this final quarter, to put St Kilda in front. It's the Saints by 5 points.
And there's the hit from behind on Hamill. And they have made the move. Mooney back on. I suggest it's too late.
Kazitsky's in there. Del Santo, good hands to Ozzie Jones. 5 minutes to go. Ozzie puts the foot on the gas. He has a couple of bounces as he takes it to half forward. Little left foot kick to Rewall on the half volley. Beautifully trapped. Reroll. Goes inside 50. Great kick to Hamill. And Aaron Hamill will line up 45 metres out.
Well, Ozzie Jones again in that bit of play. 17 minutes in this, 17 minutes of football in the final quarter. Geelong just the 1 point to show for it. It's a good kick. Mooney's done a fair job, but we said earlier in the call, has he ever played centre-half back for 4 quarters in an AFL match? And I'm sure the answer is no. And it just goes to show you've got to go the distance. He's had to come off through calf worries, lack of fitness, if you like.
It's a floater from Hamill. Gehrig on the line. But it'll be a tight angle.
But he's a left footer, correct.
You have to go right around, Fraser. Fraser, forward.
He's kicked 2 behinds for the night, Fraser Gehrig. He's had a very quiet night. But he'll try and run around here and kick what could be a match-winning goal.
Just get ready for the rebound off the goalpost.
Saints by 4 points. Gehrig has done it. St Kilda in front by 10 points.
Well, that's a mongrel off the boot. And Gehrig in the right place at the right time.
Playfair not taking the footy with him. Clark for St Kilda. And Noble belts it on for Thompson to Harvey. Ball running for him. Clever little kick to Rewalt.
Well, they've answered the challenge well, St Kilda. Kept their composure, put the ball to advantage. Tried to help a teammate. The cool head of Robert Harvey. And really, Geelong have just defended in this final quarter. 32 disposals to Robert Harvey. Just more class in this St Kilda team. And we're seeing it in the final quarter.
This to just about nail it. Still in play, still alive, game still alive. Gehrig, game over. Saints by 16 points. The Wizard Cup for 2004 is just about theirs.
Not a bad rule, that poster rule, is it?
Oh, well, let's enjoy it while we can, because I don't think we'll ever see it in the season proper. And Fraser Gehrig, 2 goals in a minute. And I guess...
And Ozzie Jones kept his head, if not his feet. Voss to Goddard, and back to Jones, a veteran of the 1996 pre-season Premiership. Ozzie is going to take another medal. And Clark having an impact in the last quarter after being quiet for much of the match.
Well, Clark and Del Santo and Goddard have all come into it in the final quarter. Pleasing for St Kilda.
Let's go! Let's kick it now! Play on!
Play on, says the umpire. Man of the mark, Hunt hasn't heard. But Clark drives it long. Milne against Riley, picked up by Hayes. Back to Milne, fell over, got up again, got hit high, got up again. Little toe poke to ball, it's another one. It was like a battling top then, Stephen Milne. Kept getting knocked over, kept getting up. So Ball makes sure of it. Milne just wouldn't give up there. Up and down, up and down. In the end, somehow got it to Ball. Great play, Stephen Milne.
Five goals to none in the last quarter. It's been survival of the fittest. And they've all got to come back and do it again in 2 weeks' time. Rook winning it away, but not for long for the Cats. Harvey has been magnificent. Baker. Jones again. Now Clark. Saints turning it on in the last quarter. And there it is. The Saints win a rare title. It slips away for the Cats. St Kilda take the Wizard Cup by 22 points. And that song is music to the ears of their faithful.
Well, Rob, what a great way to start a season.
Oh yeah, look, it was good. We've been good all pre-season. We worked really hard. Tonight wasn't our greatest night. We made a lot of blues, but everyone stuck at it, and we still had a lot of everyone was still sticking at their task, and eventually it came around for us.
In terms of intensity, that must just about be the best pre-season game you would have played in.
Oh yeah, I mean that was pretty full on out there tonight. You know, like Geelong were pretty pumped up, obviously, and so were we. It was always going to be that sort of game, and it was good to get over the top of them in the end.
Well done. Another piece of silverware, maybe another one to come. Christy Malthouse.
It gives us now a great deal of pleasure to invite former Hawthorn champion and AFL Games record holder Michael Tuck to present the medal named in his honour to the player adjudged best on the ground by an independent panel. Michael.
Good evening. The winner of the medal, or the Michael Tuck medal, is Robert Harvey.
Well done, Robert.
They played great football tonight. It's been a long time coming, but they indeed deserved champions. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Wizard Home Loans, I have great pleasure in presenting the 2004 Wizard Home Loans Cup to the St Kilda Football Club.